This is Dawn. Dawn had a crash out about 2 weeks ago that went completely viral. I showed you on my channel her first video. Well, she's having another crash out. Let's check it out.
Do videos and they're so happy and they're so joyful, and I try to come on here and do good videos, but I'm not happy. I can't be happy. They say money doesn't make the world go round. It does. You can't do shit without money. It's every time I work, it's just I'm putting it right back into my gas tank. I cannot profit. I can't get ahead. I just need a regular paying job, a regular 9-to-5 paying job. And I don't know if it's my age or if it's a lack of, it's not lack of, because I've got restaurant skills, I've got cashier skills, I've got hostess skills, I'm a nice person, I don't know what it is. But I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of this, tired of struggling.
Being a nice person has nothing to do with your overall employability and skill set. I mean, yes, you need to be nice, professionally polite, all that. But not planning for retirement and saying, but I'm a nice person, that has nothing to do with your budgeting and your financial management, whether or not you chose to plan for retirement. Now, hear me out here. Folks, I am kind of wondering if this second crash out isn't more just for attention. And I'll tell you why. I looked at her video for this second crash out, and I noticed that on her video or her page, it didn't seem, and I reserve room to be wrong, it didn't seem that she was really bothered by all this. In other words, there's nothing on her page that follows a theme of, wow, I'm 56, because I believe that's her age. I'm 56. I did nothing to save for retirement. I work minimum wage jobs. I've worked, I suspect, minimum wage jobs, all my life. And here I am, no plan, no money, broke, nothing. But when I went to her page, that theme did not resonate on her page. Now, that's not to say that somebody can't have a page talking about beautiful flowers and all that. And then one day they focus on thunderstorms, okay? And it totally shifts. And then it goes back to the beautiful flowers again. So I am not going to say for sure yet, but me thinks this second video, the one that we're looking at on the screen, possibly was to try to duplicate the first crash out video, which I actually felt that one was very genuine. I really did. I felt, we felt that one in the heart, fam. Okay. We really did. But I kind of suspect, can't say for sure yet, that this second crash out was an attempt to get another viral video duplication. And I'll tell you this, if I see a third crash out video, then I'm going to be pretty sure that the first one was genuine, but the second and third, they're somewhat staged acts. Look, she says here, maybe I should get a job. She didn't realize that like 10 years ago. I'll even be generous and say she didn't realize that 5 years ago. You mean to tell me it wasn't until you got on TikTok and crashed out at 56 years old that you finally decided that, hey, maybe I should go get a job? So it's just something to think about. We shall reserve judgment. Really quick, when you hear 3 boxing bells, it means my commentary section is over. And for those who love to listen to the TikToks without without my commentary, and you want to hear it straight through, just fast forward to the quiet room and you'll hear it all there without interruptions. And don't forget, weekdays, uploads are at 3:30 p.m. most days.
I hate it. I'm tired of not being happy with what it is. I just want to be happy. I ain't got that many years left.
You're acting like you do, saying, oh, well, you take people's money. Oh, well, you don't work. Oh, well, you do this. Why do y'all care so much what I do? Why? Why is it your business? Just like Scammer Files or whoever that is, or what's his name, Penny Fairy, whatever. Y'all want to sit there and say, oh, Penny Fairy's the goat. Why are y'all so worried about what these people do? If they're a scammer, they're a scammer. If they're a beggar, they're a beggar. You're not the police. What are you going to do about it? Just stream them so you can get money off of them too? Because y'all can't tell me you don't get money because me and Babe see it. Y'all get heart me's, y'all get galaxies, y'all get this and this and this. So don't sit there and say you're not making money off people, because honey, you are.
She right. We make coin off of your videos. I think that's what she's talking about. Sure. And why is it our business? It's technically not our business until you choose to put it on social media. Then it becomes fodder for us to talk about.
If I'm sitting here being genuine, being the real me,
And sitting and telling people that they have to come through because you feel like, we said we would. This is social media. There are no dating commitments on social media whatsoever. So whatever people say they're going to say, come through, don't come through. But you can't put stuff out on social media and then get jealous that other people make money. I've told you this before, family. It is not unusual. And this is something that really ticks off a lot of TikTokers for them to put up a video and then a channel picks it up, say like mine or other channels, and those commentary channels that pick up the TikTok videos, oftentimes, okay, they can make more money off of the video than the original TikToker because we like to sit and talk to each other. This is why it's called social media. But that really irks a lot of TikTokers. Hey, you know what? People have picked up my channel, made their coin off of it. Go for it.
I don't know how badly I need to be in a bed right now, and how every time I have to stand outside in the cold, it feels like some sort of cruel and unusual punishment that I don't deserve. And I'm freezing, standing outside like all night, and that's perfectly fine with everyone. Nobody checks on me, nobody knows where I am ever, and I'm just supposed to be humble about it, and I'm always supposed to have a positive attitude. Sick of it.
But you're hooked up to is probably an iPhone as you listen to your subscription tunes. Okay, I get it.
Sick of being the only person that has to eat every day and night and go live outside like an animal. And then other homeless people come up to me and ask me for money. Why is that? If the name of the game is appearance and I got the appearance down sometimes, why can't I be part of society? Why do I gotta sleep outside? And how come men constantly look at me like they want to get to know me, but then they shy away when they realize that I'm one of them, when I'm homeless, when I share the same spaces as the security guard who wants to hit on me or the cop who wants to hit on me. Here I go to brave the cold because I don't have any money. I can't afford a big puffer jacket. Look how I just weaseled it through the door like that. I'm cold in this. This is from Colorado. This is not New York.
I don't see frosty nose. I don't see red cheeks. I don't see any signs that you are cold. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she couldn't have warmed her up inside, brought herself back to room temp. But the comment of why do I have to be the one to eat every day? Why do I have to do that? Well, the rest of us also have to eat. And the rest of us have to work very long hours. I did not get home last night until very late. Okay. There was a work event and I was helping out. We work long, long hours. And she's sitting there acting like everybody wants to hit on her. I kind of doubt it.
Gear. It's cold out here. Here we go to my punishment.
I have to go figure out where I'm going to be sleeping tonight. This is so much fun. You get so much done when you don't even have a bed. You can't go to Social Security because how? It takes 2.5 hours by bus. One way each way. Then how many hours there. So that's your whole day. And now I'm just not in a really good mood right now. I don't know. I don't know how much longer I'm going to live like this. Nobody can make it this long. But all you who voted for no camping, I hope you freeze to death in your own beds one.
I think sometimes these TikTokers wake up and they're absolutely determined to put on the worst face that they can possibly imagine. We're going to mess up our hair. We're going to look really angry for the camera. And somehow or another, we think this is going to garner sympathy. Oh, Chip is in the house. Yay. Okay, this is May 3rd. Chip, we will be doing more updates on him. I have been keeping track of his channel, okay? So let's see what Chip has to say.
Seems to look at this. The car. I was told that I was a liar because I said it was up for repo. I've never had a car up for repo.
A few moments later.
Got home from work yesterday and had a tow truck slam into the back of my car and lift it up in the air.
All right, for those who are not seeing the screen, that first video was from May 3rd this year. Chip saying he's never had a repo. So a TikTok creator, not me. Okay, I can't take credit for this, but another TikTok creator found a 2024 video where Chip did have his car repoed. So what these TikTokers don't understand is people are following their stories. Fam, I'm doing my part to follow people's stories. Okay. Especially the gal who's always saying she's going to die any minute unless she can get $150,000 donation. You know, I'm now following Chip. Okay. Tim and Angela haven't put out anything really, really good lately, but I'm following them as well. But people who are on this begging game long before I was, this really frustrates the TikTokers a lot, because you have to remember, for them to keep their donations going, they have to find new victims. But the problem is that as the months, years go by of their begging, people like me and other creators, we piece together their story. And I should also say, I have their stories by transcript as well. So I don't even have to listen to the video. Maybe this summer I'll catalog some of those transcripts. I'm not sure, but it takes a lot of work to do it. So I probably won't. But I have a pretty good memory still at this age. So what's happening is the years go by. Look at Chip. This is from 2024. We're now in 2026. So when they say things like, oh, I don't beg, and yet we can go back 2, 3, 4 years and find videos of these TikTokers begging, it makes it harder for the TikTokers to get money, but they're kind of doing it to themselves.
Didn't realize I was that far behind on payments, so they repossessed my car yesterday.
Bingo.
All my stuff in it. I got to figure that out. Then I had to go dig my minivan out of storage because the minivan that has transmission problems and it dies in intersections, stuff like that. I get to drive that.
Now let's think about it. How many times does the same car get repossessed? I mean, just normally, okay? How many times? You see? And I know that I've gotten some emails from you guys, you know, you think he's telling the truth. No, he's not telling the truth. He lies. And I am seriously I'm still on the fence, fam, whether or not he really gave birth to a 5th kid. I'm not convinced yet. All right. Oh, here we go.
I'm over it, you guys. If anybody would like to help out with the gift goals and stuff to get this live going, today's my first time on, technically, like sitting here. Good time, amount of money. Time.
Sheena.
Sorry. He just said money in the background. Good amount of time. So if you guys would help out with the gift goals and stuff to get those going, I know that we do need 6,000 points, which is outrageous, but I think we're probably going to lose it tonight. And if anybody wants to get the money guns done, it's the money guns and then what? Sharon, thank you. Thank you. Let's go. What's after the money guns? And thank you for the person that messaged me that don't dare to come in here because of the haters. I got your message and your name starts with an N. I did get your message and thank you for reaching out to me. That made me cry to know that people actually do worry. And I appreciate you for texting me. I know you can't come in here because of the haters. And I'm so sorry that you can't. So sorry. But that's what they like. They like to prevent me from having support, but they're allowed to have their support. That's okay. That's okay for them to have it. But I'm not allowed to have support at all. I've never done anything to these people that stream me physically. As far as all the other people, I don't know any of them. Some of them are from paparazzi. They said I'm a scammer and a beggar. I do beg for gifts. However, the thing is, I've never physically hurt these people or even met these people at all. Don't know half of them. They're only streaming me because they see the benefit of money in their pocket. That's something.
Hey, we ain't stupid. We are not dumb. She's always up to set her crowd. And by the way, fam, did you hear the list of things that she wanted? Okay. These beggars have a gift gallery heart meme list like kids have for Christmas presents. We want this. And I don't understand why people donate.
Sit down.
Okay, y'all. I already got everything packed.
Okay, she says here she's about to get evicted, but the Holy Spirit still led me to make a video. Okay, so she went to God. Didn't Chip do that once? He said the Lord told him to make a video. I know we did that.
The Holy Spirit keeps leading me and pushing me to make a video. If you don't believe me, ask him. I'm about to get evicted. He keeps telling me to post a video, and I'm just irritated. On the screen is the amount I need. I'm just mentally and spiritually tired and fed up. I don't get why God does this. When he led me to move before I left my hometown, I said I don't want to move. I knew exactly this was going to happen. But if you feel led to sow, just know I'm very grateful. And I'm just angry at him.
Okay, so she's angry at the Holy Spirit. We got it. Remember when I told you a few weeks back, I told you my story about how I became a teacher and how I truly, truly, and I'm being very honest, it's like I heard a voice, okay? And I've explained that story about how I became a teacher, and I had $45,000 of student loan debt, and I was like, I know it's gonna get to, 100,000 plus. I knew this, but I was very, very spiritually prompted to go. It's one of my spiritual stories that I've told you, and everything worked out. And in 2022, my 100 what grew from 85 to 110,000 was forgiven, and I'm getting ready to finish my 20th year. Okay. And of course, I've signed on for my 21st year this fall. And one of the things that I said to you was, when I watch videos of people saying, "Oh, I spoke to God. God said to do this," just like the lady that was living somewhere on the on the East Coast. I don't know if it was in the East Coast, but Midwest area, I think. And she wanted to go to California, I think, to work for a doggy senior dog place. And she's like, "Oh, the Holy Spirit basically told her to get online, beg for donations, and go." Okay. But these stories that we hear from these TikTokers, they don't work out. These so-called, the Holy Ghost told me, God told me, Jesus spoke to me. Why don't they work out? Why do they wind up begging on TikTok? And why do the TikTokers not see and understand that the so-called Jesus Christ, Holy Ghost, whatever prayer, whatever they claim to hear, why doesn't it work out? Oh, I know why, because it wasn't real. I'm sorry, but like I've told you, I've only had 3 experiences. 2 I know for sure, but 3 if I'm thinking correctly, all right? But I've only had 3 where I truly, truly was led. I knew exactly what was going to happen, when it was going to happen, okay? And I knew to do it because, well, I mean, I like to sound weird, but, I've heard voices, all right, a few times in my life, and I know that other people have too, but it can be kind of a thing where people who've never heard it, who have never experienced it, truly doubt it, and they go, "Yeah, okay," but yet, why does it work out? Why did they work out? The situations where I actually heard voices going, "Hey, I want you to do this," and where I genuinely believed I was having a conversation with God or an angel representative, and I mean, I don't know how more seriously I can say it. Why did it work out? Because those were real. They were real. And it was years before, I think more than maybe 4 people knew about it. So that was over 20 years ago. So when these TikTokers go on and they see things like, "Oh, here, let's take her. The Holy Spirit told me this. Go ask him." That's a load of crap. No, the Holy Spirit didn't tell you, "Hey, I want you to go and be a TikTok beggar." When I was speaking to the Holy Spirit, I had a whole lot of work in front of me. I was going to have approximately 6, 7 teacher exams I would have to take. I would have to take another 2 years of graduate classes, and while working full time, while helping my ex-husband with his business. Yeah, I had a crap load of work in front of me. I wasn't told, "Hey, go on social media." And I understand it didn't exist, 20, 22 years ago like it does today. But I was not told, "Rest on your laurels and hold a tin can out and beg for money." No, I had a whole crap load of work in front of me. And I felt guided the entire way. In each instance, I felt like I was guided. The result all came out positive, but the work that I had to do on my end, okay, a mountain most people don't wish to climb. And to top it off, it was a second master's degree. So when these beggars get on and they say crap like, "Oh, the Holy Spirit guided me," no, they just don't wanna work, and they're hoping to tap into people who believe in God, religion, okay? They're hoping to tap into that crowd, and Chip does it a lot, "Oh, I'm a Christian person," whatever your faith and religion, okay? They're hoping to tap into the religious crowd that will look at them, feel sorry, and give a donation. True religious interactions, true holy HOLY, holy moments that you have between you and whatever spirit you believe in, where you've heard something, where you've been guided, you are being guided. These are not things for public discussion. especially when they happen. Like I said, mine was over 20 years ago, so I can now sort of kind of discuss it. One of them, I really, really still not ready to discuss. But those sorts of moments are so personal, so deep that some people won't even tell their own partner or spouse about it. Yeah. So going on telling TikTok, hey, I had a discussion with the Holy Spirit and he told me to come on here and beg. You can ask him. Come on. We got to use our common sense. Does it even make sense? No, she's full of crap.
I got an interview for tomorrow.
Oh, here is Shamir Hubbard pretending again to be a beggar. No, he's not pretending to be a beggar. He is a beggar. Remember, he lost his mama. All right. And he has a new account. I found a new account, fam. It's called God First. He's always bouncing and rotating these account names to try to throw off people who might discover his true identity.
Lot for Family Dollar, and I told the lady over the phone that I was homeless, and a lot of people was telling me you shouldn't say, excuse me, she shouldn't tell them you homeless, but I'm like, I need the job. I am desperate. I need the job. I'm trying to fake it, or I need to act nonchalant. I'm not doing it. I need this job. I let it be known, and I'm a good worker. I got work experience. But yeah, pray for me, y'all. And if anybody could help towards the Lyft, $28, I got a couple dollars of it.
Maybe you could get money off the Lyft of the people that you committed a crime against. That's where you can probably find money. Those felonies that you have. Did you ask those people for $28 as you committed a crime against them? Yeah, hey, I'm not going to let him live this down. Okay. As long as he's making videos, it's up for discussion.
My Lyft, it'd be a blessing for tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get there 30 minutes early. I'm just happy though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy. I just want to be working.
Wait till they do a background check. That's why you can't get a job. And I still believe some of the TikTokers who say his mama ain't dead. But the reason I don't really like to bring up his mama too much is because she's not part of the TikTok video. So I am just simply referring to, he says she's deceased. I truly do not know. And quite frankly, I'm not that interested in finding out. This next beggar, don't tell me why she's in the dark. Why do you beggars film in the dark?
Hey, my name is Michaela. I'm 20. I work at Dollar General. I'm from Monroe. I'm trying to get my baby milk. He don't have any milk. He don't have diapers. He don't have wipes. My rent.
Not your fire alarm.
It's coming up. It's due today. I didn't have everything. I'm short on money. Anything to help. I'm doing a lot on my own. I'm kind of a single mom. I work at Dollar General, only make $11 an hour. Yeah, I'm just trying to reach out and get as many people I can to.
Young ladies especially. Men too, okay? Boys too, all right? Because they're really not quite men yet. You're having kids too young. But either way, regardless of age, well, age does matter, but work with me. Young ladies, this is why it is important that before you have a kid, and what she probably has is an absent father or father figure, not a father figure, the seed planter, okay? It's really important that you get your life together first so you don't have to make TikToks in the dark talking about how you work for $11 an hour at Dollar General. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. No, high school student, someone putting their way through college, maybe somebody's, just in a transitionary point of time in their life and that job, works, all right, whatever. But once you start having the kid and all that stuff, everything changes.
Help me.
How can there be nobody willing to help? I believe it. I believe that everybody's life is easier than mine. I really do.
It is easier. My life is easier than yours. Yes. Why is it easier than yours? I guarantee it to you. In a day, I work harder. I can guarantee to you that for most of my audience, they work harder too. When I was in my 20s, and it's very true, I was in my late 20s and I was in a really bad bout of mental illness. And like on a scale of 1 to 10 of mental illness, mine was an 11. All right. So that level of mental illness. And I used to think that everybody's life was better. And even at 58, don't think I don't look, and I've shared this with you guys where I go, you know what? This person does have a better life. This person has a better life. I should be more improved than where I'm at. Okay. I think it's natural. All right. I know that there would be people who would even look at me and go, my God, give me a little car, a paid off condo, a stable job, all of that. I'll take it. But what we begin to find out what I began to find out is if all I do is focus on other people's lives and sit and do a pity me party, then I will never spend that brain energy, that rent space that only has so much capacity in my brain. I'm going to spend it all focusing on other people and saying, why is everybody's life better than mine? I think most of us have said that at some point or another. I think it's human nature. The question is, how long do we sit on that rock and think about it? And when do we actually get up and do something?
I believe that everybody has support and that I don't. It sucks.
I still need $6 on Cash App, you guys. Cash App is posted. Y'all ladies ain't got to be like that. Y'all ladies is watching right now that would never support somebody. You wonder, oh, child, I see all y'all ladies watching. You ain't got to be like that, ladies. Ladies, you can have a little love. You could be in your soft career. You could be a blessing to somebody. That's all I got to say. Ain't nobody dropping no daily heart means. 115 is the only one tapping the screen right now. 115 is the only one that love me right now. Ladies, y'all ladies is watching. I can see y'all watching me. You know, I see you. I see you. I see all y'all watching. Y'all ain't got to be like that. Go ahead and be a blessing. You can bless Auntie right now. You can go ahead and bless Auntie right now. Go ahead and drop that $5 or $6 on the Cash App. It's right here. Is right here. You ain't got to have that hatred in your heart. For what? For what? You mad and bitter and just mean. Thank you, Hood Baby. That's what I'm talking about. That love and support. Keep that love in the circle. Keep that love in the circle. Keep that really paid. 529. Are you serious or you just want to get blocked? Are you serious or you want my moderator to come back and block you because you're lying? Go ahead and drop it, honey, because now you're about to get blocked, boo-boo. If you're not about to get blocked back, yeah, Shanti, somebody just lied and said they're going to send $100. They want to get blocked. They asking, can you block them, Shawnee? That's how they low key ask, can you block me? Cause I'm so jealous right now. I'm so jealous cause I can't do her and I can't be her and I can't have what she have. Even though Auntie don't got nothing. Auntie just got a heart. Auntie just got a mind. And I use my brain and my heart. I take my brain and I feel what I feel with my heart and I go out and I be a blessing. Y'all ain't got to watch me. I don't have to be here. I be here because a lot of people want me to come here. So if you want me here, then be a blessing. If you like watching Auntie, be a blessing. 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 That's all I got to say. Be a blessing. Like I said, anybody got that $5 or $6 on Cash App? Let me see who all watching now. Some bitter women with hatred in their heart. What's wrong with y'all? Girl, I see your profile picture. I see you. You done been here a couple of times. Ain't never hit the like button. Ain't never. Yep, I see y'all, ladies. Get that hatred out your heart, ladies. 717, thank you. 717, do you have anything on Cash App that you can spare? Do you have anything on Cash App that you can spare right now? 717. I appreciate you, Ken. I appreciate. Hey, Nini, so thickness. Do you have anything on Cash App that you can spare right now? Anything? No gifts too little. No gifts. Even if it's just $1 will help. I'm trying to come up with $5 or $6 right now. If y'all got it, the Cash App is posted.
The caption reads, she has eviction court May 7th, 2026.
I am currently facing eviction. I have eviction court on May 7th and today is May 1st. I'm going to need about $10,000 in order to be able to stay in my home. I'm not able to even go look for another home because of my open eviction case. So if a landlord were to run my background, that's already showing up because it's an active open case. Additionally, my credit score has dropped so low because of my loss of income at one point. All my bills got behind, fell behind on my car note and everything. I am currently caught up on everything now other than my rent. But again, that credit score is low and I have an active eviction case on my background. So I can't go look for a new home. In order to stay in this house, I need to come up with that money, hopefully before May 7th. I only got 6 days. I can't say that's not possible because I do believe anything can happen. But realistically, I'm stressed out. My landlord lied to me. He was telling me, oh, everything's going to be okay. I knew I was behind in rent. I kept trying to rectify it by getting on the payment plan or whatever it is we could do in order to get that past due balance paid so it wouldn't have to go to eviction court. And he was asking me about rental assistance. I told him the only way I can get rental assistance in Cook County is if I have an active eviction case. He says, okay, I'm not filing for eviction. You don't have to worry. Everything is good. Fast forward about 3 months later, I find out that he had not only filed for eviction, I had court 10 days after finding out he filed, but also the day before court, he called me and said that they are not, the landlord, him and his wife, are not willing to accept the rental assistance now. They decided they don't want to do that. He knew that, even when I first found out about the eviction court, I called the legal aid. I did my rental assistance application then, because as long as you have an active case, you can immediately do your rental assistance application. He knew I did that rental assistance application. He knew that was my plan if I did end up going to eviction court, which he said he wasn't going to take me to, but did anyway, which he has the right to, right? But it's just a whole deception. I have 3 children. I don't have a support system. I don't have anyone I can call and say, hey, can you help me? Can we come stay with you? Nothing. It's just me and my kids, and that is the most terrifying. So anyway, he files for eviction. I tell him, okay, hey, I just filled out this rental assistance application. Be on the lookout for your email, because there's a portion he's supposed to fill out as well. He said, okay, all this time he had been saying we go on the payment plan. He had just been lying up until the day before court, the day before my first court date, which was in April. The day before court, he calls my phone because I text him again, hey, what can I do? And do I need to be preparing to move? I asked him multiple times, should I prepare to move? Because I didn't want to have to move at the drop of a hat, because I knew I couldn't do that. Before then, I did have $10,000 cash saved up. I spent that on rent so that I could try to stay as current as possible before I end up falling behind. So I did say, I do work, I do everything I'm supposed to do, but I cannot afford to pay that back rent. After speaking with a legal aid, they told me that they will be able to give me rental assistance, but it will not cover the full back rent. So I would have to come up with my portion for whatever's not covered, which would be about $10,000. $10,000 does sound crazy, but I can't go apply for a new house. And if I do, I'm probably not going to get approved due to my credit score. And it's terrifying. If I can be honest, it's terrifying.
If you are a mom with 3 kids, the first thing that is paid is your rent, your rent, your rent. Before you eat, before your kids eat, take them to the local food pantry, ask the neighbors, ask the schools. Schools give out free breakfast, meals, whatnot. You pay the rent first, I believe, above all else. But let's talk about the 10 grand. And of course, if you'd like to skip the commentary, you can fast forward to the next chapter and watch the TikTok straight through. Don't forget, uploads are now at 3:30 weekdays. So if there's going to be an upload on this channel, it will be at 3:30 weekdays. All right. So she says $10,000 due to catch up her rent. Okay. So let's just say community, we come together and we give her 10,000. What's the problem? Oh, yes, she has a lifestyle problem. This is a month-to-month funding problem. How do we know? Because she is $10,000 behind on rent. So I'm suspecting she's around 3, maybe even 4 months behind. This is where infusing money will not solve a problem. She has a lifestyle, probably more kids than more kids than you can afford. When you're sitting on TikTok begging for rent, you got more kids than you can feed. And even if you've got the money to feed them and all of that, you're living too lavish of a lifestyle, which is usually where the whole problem starts. So going and saying, I need $10,000 to save myself from eviction. Hell, everybody else is trying to save themselves from eviction. Hey, I've had a foreclosure. Been there, got that when I was divorced. I get to wear that badge of honor. So when people go on going, I need 10 grand, hell, 10 grand. You know how many months of a teacher salary that is for take home pay? Months and months and months. So sometimes it's just the slight entitlement end of coming on. Hey, we're not coming on because I need $50 for a motel room. Hell, bring back cake and the $50 for the motel room or whatever price she's charging for that hour, because she bounces around a lot. But I need 10,000. You have to have some serious entitlement issues to come up and go, I need 10,000. We're not talking 10,000 for transplant, 10,000 to save somebody. And no, we ain't talking that. I need 10 grand for rent. Yes, I can understand 10,000. Somebody's house burned down and everybody in the community at the school or church or whatever is gonna gather. I get those, okay? I understand that. I don't understand coming on social media because you need 10,000 for rent. And guess what? You're just going to get right back behind again because you haven't solved the money problem, the shortage that you are each month. All we would do is just catch you up to save your hiney from eviction. Guess what, lady? You're probably going to have to go through the eviction. And it's considering the eviction was a few days ago from the time this was posted. I'll see, fam, if I can get an update. And by the way, if there's no update, that either means the whole story was fake. I don't know if the story's fake. I'm kind of thinking they're probably not, because I think when you can get up to the amount of, I need 10,000 for rent and I'm behind on all these other bills. Oh, and the other thing I'd like to know is, why is it that every eviction story, it's always the landlord lied? The landlord was the one that was not telling the truth, and I am being unjustly evicted. It's always the landlord's fault, isn't it? I can pretty much tell you, I know, and I've, rented most of my life. And lo and behold, when you pay the rent, you don't have landlord problems. But it's always interesting. Like, the landlord lied. He told me he was going to do this, or she really did that. Okay.
Fine. Just walked almost a mile with 3 kids and my last $100 to deposit into the bank, into my account. And the ATM ate my $100 and never spit it back out.
Hold up, fam. Okay, this is May 4th. She was walking, she got the baby on the chest, all right, in the little chest carrier. And then she got, I guess, a couple of kids walking along beside her. Now, I am going to be 59 years old. I think it's Tony who gives me my daily congratulations on the birthday. Thank you, Tony. I really appreciate that. And if you forget for a day, don't worry, all is forgiven, okay? So I'm accepting happy early birthday wishes. Hey, never too soon for July 4th babies, let the record show. So I'm going to be 59, and to this day, I have never, ever had an ATM take my money. Now, I'm not saying it never happens, all right? I'm going to throw it out there. Say, yeah, it does happen. But how is it that the most odd things happen to TikTok beggars? What was the one we had just last week, fam? What was it? The lady said that her card got skimmed at a gas station. Got skimmed. And I know skimming exists, but the unfortunate habits or whatever of a TikTok beggar, they have some of the worst luck. So that beggar got skimmed. And look at this beggar here with her 3 children, one pressed against her bosom, saying she put in $100 in a machine and it took it. The odds. What are the odds of that? I want you to think about how old you are. Okay. And on just 2 TikTok shows this week alone, what do we get? A skimming and a scamming going on with the machines.
I don't know why I can't just catch a break. As if my life isn't hard enough, man.
Hey, you're the one who strapped yourself down with 3 mouths to feed, okay? Don't be looking at me for that.
It's stupid. It has to happen.
Hey, again, it is our life choices. I could have sat there at 20 and go, oh my God, how come I went bankrupt? Because I was a dumbass and spent too much money and didn't understand that I was not quite all straight in the head. I'm straight now in the head, completely. Seriously, you can trust me on that.
I want to believe God.
Pastor Crayflow Dollar talks about a $65 million private jet.
For a $65 million plane, you cannot stop me. You cannot stop me from dreaming. You can't stop me from dreaming. I'm going to dream until Jesus comes.
Are we all dreaming, family? Are you dreaming? Are your hands up in the air? Are you praising Jesus for that $65 million plane? Sweet God.
And here's another thing I want you to understand, that if they discover life on Mars, if you think a $65 million plane was too much, if they discover that there's life on Mars, they're going to need to hear the gospel, and I'm going to have to believe God for $1 billion space shuttle, because we got to preach the gospel on Mars.
So you mean I could haul my ass to Mars and you're still going to be prosperity preaching on Mars? You see, guys, you see this? You see the damnation we're going through? We can't get away from these preachers even when we go to another planet.
If you guys can, just do whatever you can. I don't want to see my friend tossed out. I really need to get 390 by 3 days. It's only today, but I don't want her to get tossed out with her daughters. It's not for me. It's going to be for her. Everything I get in my Cash App is I'm going to pay for the rent for them. So if you guys can help me, I know you guys.
My ass, you're going to feed yourself. Okay. You're not paying no rent. She was on here begging before for the exact same thing. Her friend needs money. Okay. Her friend who is so broke that doesn't have her own cell phone, can't get on, make her own TikTok, which is free, and you can use the cell phone of some public Wi-Fi. Thank you to someone months back who told me that, because I didn't think about that. I was like, how can they use a cell phone? They have Wi-Fi. You can use free public Wi-Fi. Don't you just love it when these scammers and beggars and low-lifers come on going, it's for my friend, sitting there half naked. Lady, put on some clothes before we go on social media.
100% honest with y'all.
All right. It says needs $800 to help Jordan Paul keep her hotel room. This and some words I cannot mention. I guess this is a friend of Jordan Paul. Have I been missing something?
I know a lot of people don't like us, and a lot of people want to see us.
No. Let's get this straight. It's not that a lot of people don't like you. A lot of people hate you. They despise your guts. They think you are some of the biggest scammers and low-lifers that the internet has to offer. And after being on here myself, watching the Jordan Paul begging videos, I'd have to agree. Continue on.
Struggle or be down or be homeless, whatever you'll be saying, man. But yo, we need 800, man. I didn't want to even have to ask for that much, man. But 800.
He wanted to ask for $799, but social media convinced him to go up to 800.
800 is the goal, so hopefully we can reach that on this live stream, man. I know we can do it, man. I believe in y'all. I know it's still good people out there who got good hearts. I know everybody can't be evil. Let's reach.
Let's just continue.
800, please.
I got a beautiful painting over our stove, and she was so worried about it. Oh, Jess, you can't, but that thing costs a lot of money, man. But I think it cost $80,000, that painting, and which is not expensive thing to paint. My God, it's amazing.
Yes, you heard him say the $80,000 painting is not expensive. The prosperity preacher. Swear to God, I'm going to get their names all up here. The only one I know of is Kenneth Copeland, and I'm not even sure I can match the name to the face. Okay, there's he and his lovely wife with their $80,000 painting.
She said, it's going to be ruined because of smoke. I said, no, Kathy, you don't cook. It's going to be perfect. It's been hanging there 12 years. It don't have one drop of grease on it.
Did you see that big ass house? Oh no, excuse me. It's not the house. That big ministry, that big residence that the ministry owns so they can get tax deductions. Sometimes I think, I'm sticking just to prosperity preachers and all that, okay? Preachers, pastors, whatever you call these prosperity people. Okay, that is some of the best built scamming. I mean, it takes makes MLM, multi-level marketing companies look like they just learning how to walk. You want to get real good, become a prosperity preacher, specifically prosperity, because you got to get those people who truly believe. If I want what you've got, I want your painting, your car, your house. I want the trips that you go on, your boats, your planes. Personally, you could give me a Boeing airplane. I'd look at you and tell you take it back to the hamper because, well, you could hand it to me. I couldn't afford it. But you got to remember, these people have an abundance of the Jesus blessings, which is just called the congregation's money.
I have 9 days to come up with rent money, or
April 23rd,
or I will be getting kicked out of my home. These past couple of weeks have been really stressful, and I've just been struggling a lot lately. On top of all of that, I'm also dealing with some legal stuff, and I have court sometime tomorrow morning. I have no idea what's going to happen, and I've just realized that I need a little bit of help right now.
You just realized it the day before you go to court. Oh, excuse my editing error. I got 4/23/26 stamped also on her forehead. Whenever there's an editing error, I blame it on my gal pal Susan. So that's really Susan's fault, not mine. Okay. I did the correct one at the top. Just saying, girl, I love you. So she just decided that she needed help the day before court. You would have known long before, probably months before, at least nothing less than several weeks before, that you were going to need money. You see, guys, this is what has happened to social media. Whenever anybody has a financial problem, they just wait till the 10th hour, and then they come to the TikTok platform and beg for it. Yeah, she may be young, look sweet and cute and all that, but that don't make her any less of a beggar.
I don't want to lose my house.
As I get $2,000 in 2 days, I will lose everything. My doctor
Guys, I'm feeling more broke on this episode than I have felt in a while. And I don't know if it's a mix of everything is in the thousands that people want. Let me open up my wallet here. Hold on. And then I got the dang prosperity preacher. You see my wallet? Look, right there. I ain't got a drop of cash. Any cash I do have, I'm gonna buy me another bottle of perfume. Hey, it is what it is. I'm feeling like a broke ass right now, family.
Doctors have not filled out my short-term disability paperwork, despite me being there, sending multiple messages, leaving multiple voicemails, and escalating it with my insurance provider. I have to wait another 2 weeks to have surgery, and I am in agonizing pain every single day of my life. I have no money, and I am going to lose my house. So you know what? I don't give a about anything anymore. The healthcare system is so beyond broken that it is costing Americans their lives every single year. And if I lose my house, do you really think that I am going to be able to keep my insurance that will pay for my surgery? No. So I'm just going to continue to be in agonizing pain because the American healthcare system is set up to fail. I found a doctor. If I was allowed to work, this wouldn't be a problem, but I'm not allowed to work.
God has a miracle. He has an upgrade for you.
Hey, that prior gal that was just dry begging, this is God's miracle. And if you're watching this right now, of all the things you could have been doing, you are right here with me. This is God's miracle. Let's hear it.
But you have to pass the test.
I'm screwed.
I wonder, while the ushers are coming right now, I wonder tonight who is going to be getting an upgrade from God. I wonder who here, a miracle is going to be triggered by what we're about to do in the offering.
20. Can you help out towards it?
Oh, here's Dakota. Okay, excuse me, Detroit Nike being his usual losing self. Oh.
Can y'all drop the CH just in case somebody trying to help out towards it? You still working? If I say yes, is you gonna help out? Hey, Rhonda. If I say yes, is you gonna help? Yes, I'm still working. Can you help out towards my phone bill?
He's smoking some stuff.
Can you help out towards my phone bill? I need 120, but anything will help out towards it. It's just I can't go nowhere because my phone cut off. So I'm stuck in the house. And it's the weekend. And I'm trying to pay my phone bill so I can get out this house. Yep. I don't have AT&T. My phone bill is 120.
How do people wind up with these $120 phone bills for a single person? Mine's $45, $50 if I use an extended plan to get some extra minutes because I'm always streaming. I have a special Wi-Fi in the car. By the way, if you know that subscriptions are required to use anything in your car, that's another story. Okay, maybe I'll do a video on that. I'm not really that interested, but I do pay $45, $50 a month for Wi-Fi for my freaking car so I can YouTube away. I don't film when I'm driving for the most part.
I need 120. Anything will help out towards it, even a buck. I just need 120. Anything will help out towards it, even a buck. I'm trying to pay my phone bill. Can you help? Y'all might see. If y'all trying to help out towards my phone bill, anything will help out towards it.
Dakota Nike is the epitome of pathetic. I mean, in the olden days, what would happen? A guy like his age, probably starting a career, grooming, looking nice and all that, entry-level career, or if they decide not to go the professional route, maybe they'd be working with their hands, learning a trade and stuff. No, this is the crap that we have now. Ladies, stay away from this.
Please, can somebody help out towards it? Can somebody help out towards my phone bill? Can somebody help out towards it? Anything will help out towards it, even a buck. Can somebody help out towards it, y'all? Please, can somebody help out towards my phone bill? Anything will help out towards it, even a buck. It's 120, but anything will help out. It's 120, but anything will help out, y'all, for real. I'm not at nothing, I just got on live. If I wouldn't have got them groceries yesterday, then I would have it. But I got them groceries yesterday. But anything will help out. Or even if somebody just try to say something just to start it. No, but I'm trying to go outside. I'm trying to get out the house. And that's why I'm trying to pay my phone bill, because I can't go outside. Can somebody help out towards it? My CA right there. Can you pin it, Keita? Thank you, Tiff. Thank you, Tiff. Yeah, can somebody help out towards my phone bill? Anybody? Can somebody help out towards my phone bill? I just need help towards my phone bill so I can go outside. I've been stuck in this house because my phone is cut off. I can't even enjoy the sun and go take a walk because my phone is cut off. That's a black. That is a black. You don't gotta mute them. They start leaving once we start getting help. You know what they do. You know how they do. They just come over here for the meantime, try to harass people for supporting me, and then once we get the support, they dip out. We ain't worried. Y'all, can somebody help out towards the phone bill, please? What's up? Y'all, can somebody help out towards the phone bill? I'm just trying to get help out towards my phone bill. Anything will help out towards it, even a buck. Can somebody help out towards my phone bill? It's 120, but anything will help out towards it. Anything will help out towards it. Anything. The CA right there is 313DLOWW. Can somebody help out towards it? Anybody? No, because I want to be on live when I go outside. My phone bill. Y'all, can somebody help out towards my phone bill? It's 120. Anything will help out towards it, even a buck.
Yes, sir, this is Rosetta. She came in tonight with pain all over her body. She even had surgery on her vocal cords because there was some blockage, but that pain is leaving her body, and she believes tonight God has healed her vocal cords, and she's believing that she can sing tonight.
What happened to you? Well, I've got a very long story.
Don't put it on me. That means you're rejoicing because you're ready to go.
A few moments later.
When a man truly represents God, he don't preach for money.
No.
And you should never have to pay to see him.
That's right. Never. Never.
You gotta buy a ticket to see Jakes.
My Lord.
You gotta pay Jakes.
My Lord.
You gotta pay Benny Hinn.
Right.
10,000 prayer line. $50,000 prayer line.
Right.
$100,000 prayer line.
Amen.
And what you get in return?
That's it.
May 9th, begging for rent.
My car is in the shop. I have a loaner car. Yes, it was $400 yesterday, but I went out this morning and I did DoorDash to Spark and I made $200. No, she's not charging me the fee. She's working with me. I already spoke to her. She said to give her $400 by 7 o'clock today, and then she won't do the fee. That's why I'm out here panicking right now because it's 1:03. I got 6 hours. Cash App is on the screen. Cash App is on the screen. Just please, if y'all can. Cash App is right there. If you guys could just help me with the $200, that would be awesome. My Cash App is on the screen. I have PayPal as well if you guys want to help me out. It's 1:05, so I got 6 hours. Oh, come on, bro. Cash App is on the screen. 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 Just please help me out. I'm just trying to raise the last 200 so I can give her the 400 by 7 o'clock tonight. I told you again. The car that I have is a loaner car, and the wheels is not. I don't have 4-wheel drive on that loaner car. We can't drive down dirt roads. It's pouring rain outside. I was here. I left this morning at 7 and sparked in DoorDash until
11:45, and I came back here and I figured, hey, let me go on TikTok to help them. Maybe they're willing to help me out. So that's why it's 200, because I was out there this morning making it. My landlord told me if I give her $400 by 7 o'clock today, she won't look at the fee. Or she won't put the fee in. So Cash App is on the screen now, and once again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I have to ask you guys for help. I don't want to do this, but I'm panicking right now. I really am. I'm panicking right now. So Cash App is on the screen. I have PayPal as well. I was out there since 7 to 11:45. I made the 200 that I need. I'm trying to raise up another 200, so I give it to her by 7 o'clock, so it could be 400. I'm trying, y'all. I really am. I'm trying. So please, if y'all can just help me out with $200. You don't have, one person doesn't have to send the whole thing. I'm just asking for a bunch of people. Y'all can help.
Isn't that nice? Family, she said one person doesn't have to send the entire $200. In other words, she's given us permission to break up the bill. One person does not have to send it. Always nice to know they're thinking of us.
Please, man. I have to give her the rest at 7 o'clock. There has to be a good, kind-hearted person out there. Ain't no way my life is just full of trolls. Please, Cash App is on the screen. Just try to read the $200. Yeah, I'm praying and I'm hoping.
Wait. You're drinking out of a Wawa's cup, so you had money to go to the gas station. You guys see where the money's going? I've always told you rent is first. Rent is first. But these TikTok beggars, and this is not her first time begging, all right? These TikTok beggars, everything else goes first, and then TikTok is their last resort to try to catch up the rent, water, electric, whatever.
It's not my fault. You guys put that on me all the time. It's not my fault. Just please, I know there's somebody out there that can help.
Okay, I'm sorry for the stops. You can fast forward to the next chapter if you want to hear this straight through without the commentary stops. For those not looking at the screen, somebody wrote, "Girl, I feel bad for you. You begged last Mother's Day for your $600 plus." You see? So for those of you who start getting that soft heart, all right, this is how they make their money.
Help me out. I'm just trying to read the 200. I have to give it to her by 7 o'clock today. I am getting mad. I'm upset. Like, I'm stressed out. Yes, I will pay it back. I get paid on the 15th. I said it yesterday morning when I was sparking and door dashing. I came back because it started raining, and I wasn't trying to be out there in the rain with my kids in the car because I have nobody to watch them and all that. So they was with me. And I'm just trying to see if I can ask somebody to help me out with the 200. Okay? If y'all can, that's fine. If not, Cash App is on the screen. It's for my rent. It's for my rent. After, hopefully I get this, I'll delete TikTok. I don't want to be on TikTok no more. I'll put this whole account on private. I get paid on the 15th. I will pay you back. I look ridiculous right now on live asking y'all. But just please be nice in the comments. I'm already stressed out as it is. Not anything. Debbie, shut up. Just shut up, Debbie. I have them when they say that shit. My landlord is old school. She doesn't do Cash App or anything like that. She only does PayPal. No, she only does money order or cash.
Right, because money order is a guaranteed payment and cash is a guaranteed payment. I don't believe it matters what time period, meaning, what regardless of your age, it doesn't matter. You always pay your landlord in a way that can't be taken back. In other words, when I was in college, decades back, guess what? You still had to pay your rent by money order or cash. So she needs to stop acting like, well, I don't understand how come she don't take PayPal and Venmo. It wouldn't matter.
That's why I'm asking y'all.
She's looking just homely and pathetic. And your friends and family can see this. Your church can see this. Not that she may not go to church. I highly doubt it. But come on, lady. You look like you could be picking up a dish rag and working at Wendy's, cleaning them tables, right? Doesn't she look good for a Hardy Days labor, fam? Seriously, she got her makeup on. She's got her lipstick on.
If y'all can help me out. See, I got 110 people on here. because I'm asking for help. It's crazy. People really do see you down, on here. Please, Cash App is on the screen. I don't live in a complex. I have a private landlord. Please, y'all, please. Cash App is on the screen. Cash App is on the screen, please. Every single time someone says anything, I will deduct it. I don't care. I don't care if they call CPS on me. I really don't care. I don't care.
Remember, she said she'll pay you back too, in case you missed that.
CPS can't do nothing anyway because I have an income. I have a job. But I told you guys already that I had to pay money to get my car fixed, and I already paid the landlord half of the rent, and I have to pay her the other half today by 7 o'clock. I made $200 this morning. That's what I'm saying. And it started to rain. So I figured, I was like, hey, let me come on TikTok and ask somebody, see if they're willing to help me, so it'll be faster. So I won't have to be out there all day with my kids. Please.
I'm going to tell you something, folks. She already has the money. Think about it. She said she made $200 this morning. She needs the money hours from now. See that stupid? And remember, these beggars that, the beggars that beg, they're almost always in the same house. It's like Jordan Paul, who we all know is a big old scammer, always begging money for rent, but always has a roof over her head. Lala, always begging for rent, always has a roof over her head. You got to think to yourself, is this logical? No, it's not. They already have the money. They're just playing you to try to get more money. So really, they can probably use your money for rent so they can go buy more of the crap and entertainment that they really want to spend their money on.
Please, y'all, come on.
I hear the voice.
Prosperity preachers, here we go. Oh, they are now mixed in permanently with begging.
5,000. I'm doing this over the, because I want them to see this miracle. If you will sow 5,000 right now of the 18,000, God is going to release wealth on you. You're going to get an increase.
In what? My tax bill?
And it's not going to be later. It's going to be soon. Hallelujah. In Jesus' name. You that come on Facebook live stream and just push and have these miracles that's happening on the phone so people can know that you need to call in and get your miracle. Listen, I can pray for you, but I've trained people to pray for you, and they will see the miracles happen in your life. I want you, I don't care if you say, well, I just sold $70 yesterday, or I sold something. If you don't have that much, sow $10. Listen, when a word like this come forth, you need to act. When a man of God tells you to do something, you say, well, I did it yesterday. Sow something today too.
Oh, this pastor's so full of crap.
Get $10, get 20, get 100. It don't even have to be a lot. Just do something. Act in obedience. That's what God requires. Act in obedience. When God starts stirring the water, you jump in. You don't stand out and watch everybody else. You jump in.
Well, I ain't an idiot. I'm going to look for rocks on a hard cement bottom before I jump my ass in. All right. Remember what he said? Okay. Again, those who can't see the screen, they are this preacher. I can't remember what his freaking name is. Okay. I think he was the one that was, thank you to those of you who told me that he's was under investigation for fraud, but let's step away from that for a minute. No, don't worry. I'll probably do a feature on that later, but not until summertime. Okay. So he says, when a man of God asks you to give money, I believe those were his words, that you are supposed to donate. He has anointed himself as the man of God. And it doesn't matter if you gave money yesterday, you need to give again today. Hey, bam. Does that remind you of anything? Ah, yes, beggars. Okay, Sheena, Kim, Lala, Jordan Paul, Chip, Tim and Alan, the list goes on and on, all right? The beggars we don't know the names of. Think about Mark and Paige. Doesn't matter if you gave to them yesterday. And what have I told you guys over 100 times? And I will continue to preach it on this channel. Okay? Beggars. Begging prosperity preachers. And that's all we aim here on this channel is prosperity preachers. That's where it begins and ends. I'm not talking about any other churches, donations. I'm not talking about any of that other stuff. Just prosperity preachers and beggars. What do they both want? They have an endless need for your money. And it doesn't matter if they turn to God. Okay? Children, sick kids in the hospital, dying parents, or whatever. They will turn to whatever they think can connect you to separate your wallet and to give it to them. So this hotline going on. Who the bejesus has $5,000 just to give towards a phone call? I could get myself a trip to Vietnam. I could probably get a trip to Vietnam on a tour and back for the same amount of money. That's how much money they want. And even though he goes, he's a man of God. And when the man of God is stirring the waters, see, that's all a bunch of crap. And what's sad is people fall for it. And he says that these callers are trained. Let's read between the lines. They're trained to say things in a religious way, to preach to you in such a way that you will give them money. And I guarantee it to you that whoever operator is that you talk to, the operator that got the most donations, I darn near guarantee you they will get a free bag of M&Ms. All right, who got the most donations of the, I don't know, 6 operators? You did. And how much was your donation? You scored $5,000. All right, you get your free bag of M&Ms. John, you were $50 short from being first, but don't worry, we got next Sunday to work on that too. See this? This guy, he's not a preacher, he's not a pastor, he's just a shyster who made his way onto TV to try to shyst people out of their money.
Nothing, we just here. Somebody just invite, please share your blessing. I am sharing my blessing. Unfortunately, right now, love, I'm trying it, love. When I become a little bit more stable, if you still need my help, I promise you, I'll be able to stand in the loop with you if that be God will. There's a lot of people coming in. I will be pulling in. And so y'all can hear and see what the balance was, and y'all can watch me get my receipt. But right now, ain't nobody mad but the devil. And baby, I want to get into praise. God sent y'all to me, and I am so blessed. He sent the gang of his angels to come and love on me. I just want to go praise him.
Oh, crap. All that you want is their money. God sent me all of you guys. Okay, let's change this to YouTube. All of you who are watching, all of you who are watching right now, God sent you to my channel. Are you new here? Are you new to this channel today? God sent you to me. Donate to my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, GoFundMe, Chime. See? It's a bunch of baloney, right? These are the mind games that beggars play to make you feel warm and fed. God sent me? God sent me to you? Oh my goodness. And to think when I turned on the telephone, clicked on the TikTok app, there you were. That was the message. The message, I must send you some money. Because what did that other jerk of a preacher say? If God is stirring the waters and telling you to donate, you must listen to the man representative of God. Right, sure. So she's trying to tell you, oh, you're all here for me. This is a bunch of manipulated baloney. And you need to not listen to it. Well, you have to do it on this channel because I'll keep you in check with what's going on in TikTok begging.
So I'm going to call y'all back so y'all know I paid this room and we good.
She's trying to, she's begging money for a room and she's telling the audience, hey, you know what? You just keep giving me the money and then I'm going to go to the room. I'm going to film it being paid for. Again, that does nothing to say that you actually needed the money for the room. And even if you did actually need the money for the room, then you need to go work harder. You need to work longer hours.
But right now, it's too many people mad right now, chat. And that's okay. So I'm going to let them waddle in their own stuff. And I will call y'all back before, somebody say something and my live get blocked. And I'm not able to share with y'all how good y'all been to me. And let y'all see and hear for y'allself. So I love y'all. Yes, Miss Gigi. Add as a moderator. Okay, I added. All right, love y'all. I'm see y'all back in a few minutes. Yes, ma'am. This is my Cash App. Yes, ma'am. I love y'all. I love y'all.
Because you just don't know what I got. You have no idea what I'm worth. Let me help you. I don't know how much I'm worth. It's 4 jets. Never owned 4 jets at one time, but gave me an idea.
Isn't this Jesse Duplantis is what I think my audience told me?
Heard Praise the Lord. Why not?
That is, I believe that's Jesse Duplantis. Okay. If my memory serves me correctly. If it's not, I apologize, but I believe it's Jesse Duplantis recording. And thank you to those of you that responded to that, because I don't know who this dude was. I believe it's Duplantis or Duplantis. He's basically going, hey, you know what? I'm going to put a seed in everybody's head. Let's get me another airplane. You have to remember something, folks. Just like street beggars, you can never give these people enough, ever. You can have enough. You can be lacking, but they want everything.
Good, Kelly.
Okay, somebody put in my comments, and I apologize, I don't remember who it was, but somebody put in my comments why this woman, her name is Aunt Rifa. Again, she's very new to me, but she makes the round on TikTok apparently a lot. And somebody was saying that something to do, and again, I'm probably not going to get this totally straight because I don't have it in front of me, something to do with why she is so popular on the TikTok beg community, even though we know she's begging. She calls herself Aunt Rifa, but it's something to do with in Black culture, perhaps, that she reminds them of someone in their family. I am really simplifying it because I can barely remember what it was. You have to realize, guys, I read a lot of comments, so I do apologize for any if I said anything wrong. But something to do with that. I may try to find what the comment was, and if the person listening is the one that wrote it, maybe you could tell it to me again. But it had something to do with, because I'm like, how does she beg? And she's ruthless about the begging. And somebody was saying, hey, you know what? Because in the Black community, basically, this is kind of the personality or type. In other words, they have a memory, I guess, in a good way. So I can barely remember it. So let's hear. Sorry if that was a little awkward.
Good for you. I have a job offer too. I have a job offer.
And she's chewing.
Good for you, baby. I'm happy for you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Kelly. I have a job offer there. I was asking my mom to help me get back and forth too. She cussed me out like a dog. No, she's not going to help me. Yeah, I can't get back and forth to the jobs, Kelly. So I have a job offer. They're ready to hire me. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for you, baby. I hope and pray one day I can get back on my feet. Yes, ma'am, Kelly. Yes, ma'am. I hope I can get back on my feet. I hope I can get back on my feet. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are. I hope that we didn't heart me for the flash goal, but I think everybody does it. If you haven't sent a daily heart me, thank you, sis. I woke up to a job offer. And I asked my mom, the only person that I really think I'd be thinking in my brain that is supposed to help me, that loves me enough, that should help me. I guess I should stop thinking that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your parent is not obligated to help you as an adult. If your parents want to help you, take it as a blessing. And I don't believe her story to begin with, but let's go ahead. We'll play along with Aunt Rifa story about. I asked my mom. Well, I'm looking at the age of Aunt Rifa. So how old is her mother? Almost 59. Aunt Rifa looks at least my age, if not older. How old is mom? And you're still leaning on your mom for that? Yeah, mama tired. Mama don't want to do it anymore. Again, if you believe the story. And she's sitting there going, well, my mother's supposed to help me. Not this age. Mama don't have to do squat.
That she loves me enough to want to help me better my life. Can you help or not? Can you send a daily heart me? Can you have a cash app that you can send? Or I have a live goal, the daily heart me. The flash goal is 7 heart me's. Yo, it's okay. As long as I'm breathing, I'm gonna be all right. Okay, you can see what you do. It's okay, honey. You can see what you can do. Yeah. I can't really depend on maybes. Maybes is not. I get it. I understand.
A person wrote in and said, well, maybe I can help you. Oh, we're going to get ready for her to pick her nose.
How am I being rude? I asked you for help. Can you tap the screen? Oh, sister. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Chubby. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Because why do I have to explain? If you say you can't help, you can't even tap the screen and share the live. If you can't even tap the screen and share the live, then what? Tap the screen and share the live.
Okay, for those of those who didn't understand, when I first put her on my show about 3 weeks ago, she said, walk it, walk it, walk it. That's what I was doing.
The name it, claim it, reap it.
Yes.
That's who we are.
Enjoy.
Son Pastor and Kevin Copeland, the one who looks like the devil himself.
Hey, We named it, claimed it, blabbed it, grabbed it, and we have it.
We do have it.
We're the one with the airplane.
Yeah.
Zuh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Airplane, zuh.
Zuh.
I'm trying, y'all. It just feels impossible. I don't think y'all understand. This time, I don't know if it's somebody at that office who knows me on social media, but the way that they pulled the rental assistance, I have been working with them since the 10th. She had already communicated with the apartment. Everything was good. On the 1st, she asked for another piece of paperwork. On the 3rd, she denied the rental assistance. On the 3rd, she denied the rental assistance, which pushed me in a position because it made my rent 2 months behind. They added late fees and they added eviction fees instantly. And I feel like I'm just in a system that's not set up for me to succeed. I contacted another rental assistance program. They have 24 hours to respond to me. I have 72 hours to pay this amount.
Well, she best get working. Don't be looking at me. And you're right, fam. If you're thinking we've seen her before, yes, always begging.
I want to quit, y'all. I want to quit. I want to lay in my bed. I want to take my kids. I want to give up because it doesn't look like it to y'all, but I'm fighting over here. I'm fighting over here.
With those god-awful looking nails.
Constant job applications, constantly finding new ways to make money, constantly going live, constantly taking all the slander, constantly taking all the negativity, constantly keep going.
With your hair professionally braided.
I honestly say y'all bugging me. Y'all bugging me on my phone is what made me just want to get on live just to show y'all, like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Not exactly the moral support that a little child needs from his mother. Remember, she is a mommy. I believe she has multiple kids. Sitting there on social media, here's my mother saying, I can't do it. I can't do it.
How much do I owe? $6,065. That's how much I owe. $6,065. 2 months worth of rent, 2 months worth of late fees, and an eviction filing fee.
I've been there. I just did it through bankruptcies. Well, I've never been evicted, but I understand. Hey, somebody wrote the other day, if the eviction is worse than a bankruptcy, yes, yes, and yes. An eviction is worse than a bankruptcy. See, because when you rent from a place, they want to know that you pay the rent. The credit card evictions, too much car, too much house. They don't care about that. Trust me. I've been through 2 bankruptcies, so I know. They want to know that you pay the rent. Yes. It's just like when you commit a crime and let's say it's a DRUG dealing crime. I'm trying to fool the computer. Okay. So if it's a DRUG type crime, you cannot get student loan debt. Why? Because they're afraid you're going to put it back to DRUG. Whereas if you have a misdemeanor or felony, trespassing, whatever. All right. You can have a felony that's not DRUG related, and then you can probably get student loan debt. So yeah, her having an eviction, like I was saying, the person who wrote, it was just the other day and says an eviction worse. Yeah, an eviction is way worse.
So you can say they put an extra $1,500 onto the rent. Because like I said, it's a system. It's not meant for me to succeed. Yeah. I appreciate all the positivity, everybody that's coming in. I'm trying not to even read the comments because I know 600 people in here has got to be some negativity. So,
but you put it on social media. I mean, it's part of being part of social media, fam.
600 people in here, and if everybody was to tip the tip jar $10, I could knock this go down. But it's
all right, folks, that was deposit 70 into our Christmas savings club.
Never a room full of people supporting me. God, I believe he will make a way. $3,378. That's what I need. $3,378. Y'all see that? I just really feel like I failed my kids, honestly. Out of the whole situation, I really just feel like I failed my kids. I don't know what I did wrong. I do, but I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Have your laughs. Have your content for the week. I don't know what to say. Brianna's getting evicted.
This is called a pity me party on social media.
She can't come up with $3,000 in 72 hours. Let me go pray in my Bible or something. I don't know. I don't even know what I did for y'all to hate me so much, because I don't get on here and do nothing but be a mom to my kids, and the only thing that y'all can say is, oh, she don't pay her rent. Bitch, I'm struggling. Let me see you with no job paying your rent. Let me see you with no job trying to figure it out. And not no job because I don't want a job. No job because I can't get a job. Y'all are crazy on here. Y'all are really crazy on here. And that y'all be saying about me, I let y'all run with it. I let y'all run with it. Everything y'all be making up about me, I let y'all run with it. I can't believe it. I'm not as...
That's a very weak argument when people say things like, well, let me see you without a job. I have been without a job. Let me see you without transportation. I've been without transportation too. Let me see you in a divorce and a foreclosure and a bankruptcy. Been through that. See, part of it is a lot of these beggars, they want to believe that they're the only people who are going through a rough time, that they're the only people who have experienced anything. The difference is, okay, at least speaking for myself, I didn't strap myself with a bunch of kids and wind up a single parent with loser baby daddies. Step number one. You want to keep yourself out of poverty? Step number one. Do not have more kids than you can afford to raise alone comfortably on your own. I don't care if it starts out in a partnership. Have you ever heard about those trad wives? The is it the LDS Church of Latter-day Saints, where my grandmother once sung in the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. She used to drag me there on Sundays. Oh, that was such a bear. I'm adopted. That's why. So, but God love my grandmother. May she be resting in heaven, singing with angels up there. Okay. But a lot of the times they like to go, let me see you do it. Well, the first step is what caused the situation. And most of us have, all of us, we've been through rough times, except for maybe the uber rich, and then they think they've been through rough times. But I digress, okay? For most of us, the 99%ers, we've been through financially rough times. So when someone sits there and says, let me see you do it, then that means they really have no argument for their situation, because there's nothing else they can say. They can't say, oh, I worked 15-hour days. Not because they did. They can't say I lowered my standard of living. I rethought that maybe when I already have 6 kids, I perhaps shouldn't have a 7th one. They can't say that, because those are things that show it's their responsibility. So to deflect it, they say, well, let me see you do it. Okay.
Scammer, not a beggar, not a person that wants to be on live asking for $1. I come to y'all as my last resort. And people that know me know that. I come to y'all my last resort.
What would you do if you had been raised in the 70s, 80s, even 90s, before all this existed? I wonder, what did the Gen Xers do, the silent generation, the baby boomers do, all the generations of people before, pre-Christ time? Wonder what they did. TikTok has allowed people to become lazy at having to work harder. And even more importantly than working harder, they haven't had to figure out how to work smarter. Because as you know, it's not always about working harder. In fact, 9, 10 times, I don't think it's about working harder. It's about working smarter. You know how come there are more uploads, fam? Because I'm learning to work smarter. See, there you go.
I done tried to do it my own way. I done tried to hustle up the money. My last resort is to get on and ask for $1. That's my last resort. Not my first option, my last option.
Just read the comments. Didn't mean to send you that again. But don't tell someone you're going to do something if you're not going to do it. That's the bottom line. Because when you promise someone something, or you generally say, I'm going to do this, and you don't, that makes you look like an idiot. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to look like the idiot. You guys are going to be the ones looking like the idiot, because you're the ones that said, oh, Bree, I'll help you, and this and this and this. If you did that to somebody else, oh, so-and-so, I'll help you. Just give me a little bit. I got to put money on my card. And then, oh, I'm leaving now. I'm going to put it on my card. Don't worry. I promise I'll help you. This person said, I promise. And I hate when people promise and not do it. It irks me so much. Because I hate when people say, I promise. Instead of saying, I promise, say, I'll try. Don't promise me nothing unless you know for sure you're going to do it. Because growing up, I've had so many people promise me that they would always be by my side, that no matter what happens, they'll be there for me. And these people are nowhere to be found to this day. That's why I tell you guys not to promise me nothing. Don't promise me that you're going to help me.
It don't matter. You know, it ain't nothing but money. Like $6 that'll come right back to me. Because I know somebody else will be able to work. So I forgot to tell y'all that. Because if I could fit it, I would have had it on. It was just a little too small. Hey, Wade, how you doing, love? Y'all, we $85 short, y'all. We $85 short.
All right, fam. The caption reads, May 2nd, 2026, 9:15 p.m. Auntie Rifa in her regular begging position, horizontal. Now, in her defense, I must say, she has given us some entertainment standing up straight. So we must give credit where credit is due.
We need $20 to get home. We need $20 on the cash out, Chime or PayPal, either whatever you can do. Well, not Chime. Chime is out of commission right now, but PayPal, that girl lied. Talk about she's going to send something to the Chime or PayPal. She lied last lie. Talk about she was going to send something to the Chime. She lied. I can't wait till she get back on her so I can block her.
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
Miss Lady, thank you. Reach level 4, Miss Lady. Get to level 10. I'll tag you on my stories. See who's watching, not supporting. Liv, I asked you already. A, sleep. B, sleep. You look like a troll page. Should I block you? Yeah, you definitely a troll page. Get out of here. Virgil Hopper, I thought I blocked you one time before for not supporting me. Virgil Hopper, I thought you got blocked on one of my other pages. I know you did. I remember your screen name and your name. We don't deal with non-supporters, especially male non-supporters. I know I got some pretty lips. Can I get a cash out? Because I'm trying to get home, Virgil Hopper. I'm stuck somewhere. Can you support me? Because you never did. You never supported me. Here you are again, back. Again, talking about I got some pretty lips. That's so disrespectful, and my husband is right here. Can I get a cash out? Cash app is right here on the screen. You see it? Auntie Rifa is my cash app. I'm good, sweetheart. You're a non-supporter. You never supported me. You've been watching me for a very long time. You've been watching me for a long time. I remember your screen name. I remember your profile picture. You never, ever supported me, but you've been trying to get at me for a long time. No, you about to get blocked. Because what do you want with me? I got a man. I have a man. I don't...
You got a loser of a man, Auntie Rifa. And why are you always the one doing the begging then? So you have a man, and this is what you and your man resort to, TikTok begging. And let's make it very clear here, family, when she says, we only deal with supporters. Well, I only deal with people who give money to me and my loser husband. That's who we deal with. Let's see here. And it's not just her. A lot of these beggars get very upset, family, when they think you have lied to them. Never mind that they lie to you in return. Oh, I need $200. I'm stuck. Why aren't you calling your man? You said you have a man. So why are you on TikTok? Oh, I see, because your man is as lazy as you are. Right. Okay. And don't give me that thing. Oh, well, he has a medical condition. Lots of spouses have medical conditions, and they don't beg on TikTok. So whatever man you have, I don't think he's the top fish. I think he's the stuff, what is that, tilapia fish eat? You know, the poo at the bottom of the ocean. That's the type of man you have. If you're going to sit and brag, you got a man, and I know I got nice lips, okay? At least make your man be something that, you know, looks like an outstanding citizen. You are a beggar on TikTok. Your man is a loser, okay? And sitting there telling everybody, oh my goodness, you know, if you get to a level 10, I'll tell you a story. For those who don't know, what she's talking about is when these when the people go on their lives, they can see, the beggars can see, all the TikTokers, but we're referring to beggars. The beggars can see just approximately how big of a donor you are, because the higher level, and I know it goes into the 40s, I believe, I think it goes past 50. But the higher it is, the more they like you and the more they beg and all of that stuff. They're like, oh my goodness, You're a level 33. I would be a level, I think, what am I? Is level 0?
Want nothing but support. That's all I need. If you
No, let's call it what it is. You're not looking for supporters. You're looking for suckers to give you and your man money, cash. But don't use Chime Family because she said it's not working. Probably because she's been blocked. I don't know.
can't do that, and you don't need to be here. You don't need to watch me or nothing. You can't support, then no, it's nothing. You don't even need to be here. Don't need to watch me. Don't need to follow me or nothing.
Put in the comments, family. Does she have luscious lips?
I need supporters. I don't need followers and watchers. I don't need nobody talking to me if you're not supporting. I need to get home. I need a cash up. I need
call your man.
$20 in cash up to be able to get home, you guys. Big unknown. I'm watching you watch me suffer. I'm watching you. Big unknown in Asia. You don't got to be here, babies. You don't got to be here and watch me suffer like this.
Especially suffering with those lips that are luscious, according to her. Don't forget, if you want to hear this stuff without my commentary, fast forward to the next room, quiet room, and 3 boxing bells tells you that my commentary is over and you're entering the no commentary zone.
Run away. I've seen both of y'all before. Why are y'all back and not supporting? Not tapping the screen or nothing. Hey, big unknown. Do you have a cash app that you can spare? Something on cash app? Whatever you can spare would be a blessing. I'm trying to get home. I didn't get no roses, sweetheart.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Order still wouldn't come for a few hours, y'all, so we can still try to get help with breakfast. It would be, okay, be back. Okay. And we can still get help with breakfast because it still would be a few hours before we even got a Walmart order. But if we can still just get help with breakfast, it'd be appreciated, guys. We just need 35. I can go get a few breakfast items for food. I can go get some drinks, possibly some tea for our throats.
Wait, guys, come on. You know how I feel about this. I got to get the order sheet out. Okay, hold on here. I'm gonna play Keri waitress. Oh, okay. Well, okay. You are looking for food, drink, tea. Jesus. They're looking for $35 approximately in orders. Okay, what else do they want?
Anything helps, y'all.
I'm actually have a child. Guess what Yazzie does? I don't do nothing. So what about it?
Okay, this lady here, apparently, I guess, is upset that Yazzie has more popularity than she does. I'm telling you, the bickering among beggars is very real.
I'm confused. Come on now. Yes, I know Yazzie. I be on her live. She is 18 years old. One thing about me and Yazzie is 2 different people. I have a baby. Yazzie don't. But I don't be doing all that. Come on now. That's so embarrassing. I don't do all that. I'm talking calmly, baby. Yeah, I'm talking about the 18-year-old girl. She keep asking, see me some money, see me some money. You're blocked. You're blocked. What? Does the dad know what you mean? You saying why I got put out? The reason why I got put out because my baby father went to jail. The reason why he went to jail for DV. Somebody called and seen it happen and said that, he put his hands on me, so that's why.
Talks and sounds like a real educated person herself, so I can only imagine the quality of baby daddy. She's upset because people, I guess, aren't giving as much to her as they do Yaz. Unfortunately, Yaz always seems to come across my For You page. I haven't put her on here recently because, well, nothing's changed. Yaz is Yaz, and Yaz continues to beg. So unless I see something different, that's different from what the stuff I've already seen, I don't know. It just amazes me how these beggars bicker with each other. Bickering beggars. I should make that a thumbnail title. So this gal is upset that she's not getting the money Yaz is. Oh, the quality of man she must have because he's in jail. Ladies, you got to do better. You got to think smarter. Got to be a little sharper. Sometimes you just got to say, no, I'll wait.
I'm not money hungry. Money don't mean to me.
Oh, baloney, you're sitting on there comparing yourself to Yaz, and you're secretly upset. Well, maybe not so secretly, so that she's banking it. Yaz is making money, but like I've said, especially for you young folks out there that think that's the way to go, TikTok begging, Yaz is not going to have a very good older years. All right? She's not. It all catches up to you. I mean, I'm 58, and I look back in the last 20 years and go, oh my God, imagine if I had wasted it, where I'd be. So it's easy to look at someone, as he's age at 18. Is it enough for her to is she young enough to turn it around? Of course she is, but she also has some challenges other people aren't going to have. She has a social media footprint that is not attractive. It's not. And there are plenty of people out there that are like, no, I don't care. 5 years have passed. You're not bigger anymore. All this stuff on social media. The young people have a footprint that we Gen Xers, thank you, Jesus, never had. Come on, Gen Xers, think about all the things you ever did. Would you want that on social media? Exactly. So it is what it is.
Time account is negative 67.
Congratulations.
Right now, if you send me anything on Chime, because my Venmo goes right to Chime, but I can use that money.
Again, we have beggars pickpocketing our pockets.
Even though it's negative, but my Venmo's at 0, my Chime's at negative 60, my Cash App's at negative 420.
Hasn't had sex in a week because he doesn't have a girlfriend.
My Apple Cash is at 0. My Target card is at negative 300. My Affirm is at 160. I owe on Affirm. My phone's about to get shut off tomorrow. It's 180. I'm so done. That's why I didn't even want to get on here yesterday. And I slept all day, but sleeping's not going to fix my problem. But
so you decided to fix your problem, come to us. Hey, you know what? I'm negative in every bank account. And so, you know what? I'm going to sleep all day. And when I wake up, I'm going to talk to the Holy Spirit. Or maybe I'll talk to one of those, what is it? Prosperity preachers. Yes, they are being mixed in regularly with my channel. Okay. But maybe I'll talk to one of the prosperity preachers and they can lay a hand on my forehead. I can just go, oh, and all of a sudden the money will appear. Look at that. Look at the position he's in. Fam, that was divine right there. That was divine. What I just said, at his neck up towards the air. That is a divine message. Interpret that any way you wish.
I need a cocktail. Does anyone want to get me a cocktail? Because
he wants a cocktail. Right.
It's your boy's night off. I'm not worried about the wrong. I'm worried about paying my room.
If it's your night off, shouldn't you be working, young man?
That's what I'm worried about. I'm just saying, what if I went to have a drink? I'm about to cry.
I think I know where the money went. I think there was a snapshot that said something about he's usually drinking. I wonder if that is where the money went, towards cognac. I don't drink alcohol. I don't like the taste of it.
And it's my night off, and I'm scared. I'm scared because I've been on the street before and I don't want to go back. I'm just done. I didn't even want to go live today.
Young man, sometimes we have to go back to the hellhole we have put ourselves in so that we can grow up to be a better person. So use this moment in your life, even if you have to hit the streets again. I hear you. Cuddle up on the ground somewhere. Hopefully you're in San Francisco. I hear San Francisco or my hometown of Eugene, a little bit friendly or to those on the streets. Go to Portland, Oregon. That'll work. I'm telling you, sometimes you have to just put yourself back in the hellhole you came from, and you have to decide, am I going to stay here or am I going to move forward? And don't forget, no matter how bad your hellhole is, the decisions you make can make it even worse.
That's what I was going to do, but I don't get paid over 2 jobs overnight. What don't y'all understand? Y'all keep saying, do this, any apps, they're all scams. I don't drive. I can't go to a food bank. I don't have the money to go to a food bank. What don't y'all get? I don't.
He says he don't drive. Okay. All right.
Y'all keep saying the same thing over and over and over. Get another job. Okay, that's going to take time. No, we just tried Venmo. My Venmo just got for no reason.
Hey, this is his crappy editing, not mine. Please don't blame this on me, okay?
And then I tried to create a business account. That got suspended too, for no reason. So that's what I'm saying. I'm done. And then there was this lady in here. She said she Venmo'd me. I didn't get nothing because my account's suspended. I don't know what's going on. It's people trying to get me banned so I don't receive nothing because everyone's jealous.
I'm doing work.
Lala is in the house. Go ahead, Lala. This is from May 1st. What happened to moving day? We actually remember about half a month ago, our lovely Lala, the one with a record that's keeping her from getting a job because she has a DRUG thing going on. Remember she said she was moving and she was going to disconnect. Well, leave me for a while from social media. No, I stand corrected, fam. That was Tim and Angela. No, Lala said she was going to move, but she was still taking her audience with her because she was still going to need support. And a lot of people, including myself, were going, is she really going to move?
Right now, something that's definitely going to change our lives. And I am still looking for work. I didn't never stop looking for work.
It's hard to get work when you have that type of conviction, as she admitted. Yeah, a lot of people, when they look at you and they go, you have an active drug conviction, might be very difficult.
I still didn't get a job, but you know.
So it's back to the beg talk for you, young lady.
Please create an industry document by searching for the document name or industry.
I told all of you there was something.
So what do you have so far?
Something that
Oh, it's hey, I'm good to go. All right.
begged you to listen.
All right, I'm in there.
I don't understand what I saw.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't tell you what I'm actually doing because
I can tell you.
if you don't know what's going on, I do have people that's watching that will try to sabotage stuff. So I can't share with you everything that I'm doing. Some things I can't share because not everybody watch you for the good. Okay? So I can't tell you everything. I wish I could, like I used to be, but not working like that no more.
I guess she is changing her ways on TikTok, except for the begging.
I came to TikTok on my story. I've been at TikTok, matter of fact. And then they just come out of nowhere and start attacking because it's after a certain amount of time you're asking for help. They have a deadline. The people on TikTok have deadlines. If you use more than a certain amount of time, then they're going to start to end. They're going to start doing stuff. Like they think that people can just fix their lives overnight. It's that easy. And apparently these people have never struggled in their lives because reality don't kick in for these people.
Why don't people turn off their freaking background TV? She's got 27 people in her live, for those who can't see the screen.
I wasn't able to come up with all the money. But like I said, they're not going to kick me out because of that. Okay, so I'm down here so that I can show my wonderful people over here.
I guess they kicked her out.
What is really going down, how much I owe, and how this is going down. Because I have a lot of people wondering why these the reservations are getting canceled, saying that I didn't pay them, that I get a hotel voucher, all of this good stuff.
Wow. Okay, no, you do not get a voucher. And her reservations be canceled because if she has a balance, she cannot get checked in. So, until she pays the balance, then that's when she can be able to use.
Okay, for those who are a little bit confused, Lala is apparently at the hotel entrance and they're explaining to Lala, who I guess chose not to do her hair that day or whatever. I don't know. It's not like every day in video I have is a great hair day, so I can't throw stones there. But they're basically explaining that Lala, you have this balance, you need to pay the rent. Lala's also the one who added in the music.
Her reservation because it's pointless to keep making a reservation when you have a whole balance. That's one. Two, her balance as we speak right now is $342.
Her balance is $342.
And 35 cents. And she still ain't gonna make no reservation because if she make one, it's gonna get canceled. So she gotta pay this whole balance off in order for her to make a whole new reservation and then get checked in.
So I guess she's roped the clerk, or supposed to be the clerk. And for all I know, it's her gal pal, acting. Oh, I don't know. Okay, Lala, I don't know. But she's sitting there with a proud smirk on her face like, yeah, you see, this is the evidence right here. I've been trying to tell you guys, I can't get a hotel room unless you pay. Because where I freeze framed it, she got that smile on her face going, you see, I'm right. But there's one problem. I can't see who she's talking to. Now we can sit and go, well, that's because they don't want their face shown. I don't care. I can't see who I'm talking to. But Lala looks like a proud begging mama. She really does.
That's how that goes. So all that thinking that she doing this, she doing that, she's not doing that. All she doing is trying to have a group over her kids.
She's got someone else doing the begging for her. Oh, this is rich.
And her man needs to sit down.
And what's gonna happen if I hit 500?
She's gonna.
And now she's saying, what happens if I don't get the money, the 500, whatever?
She had to get kicked out ASAP. Yeah, it cannot get higher than 500 because if it is, we have no choice but to kick it out. Which we don't want to do that, so that's why we try to help and make sure that they can get what they can get. But she can't reach 500 or she will have to completely check out.
Alright guys, this is the last video I'm gonna make on this. I can't.
This is the most proud I think I've ever seen this woman. I mean, she looks proud. Really. See, I just proved it to you. No, you didn't prove a squat. For all I know, that's your co-begging TikTok buddy. I want to see receipts, darn it.
Make any more videos to get y'all to believe me. If you guys can't help
20 for my shoes, and then since it is the weekend, instead of 71 a night, it's 71 through the week. It's 97 on the weekends. So tomorrow night is going to be $97. So instead of paying $97 Friday, $97 Saturday, and then back to 71 Sunday, which is near almost $300 and something, I could pay $350 for a full week.
I swear to God, my head hurts.
Which is what I would, that's what I honestly want to try and get. Seriously, Penny Fairy, you. And I mean that wholeheartedly with all the disrespect. Hold on, let me turn my camera around. I want y'all to see this. This is my PayPal right now for motel and antibiotic. Are you serious? Seriously? I don't know why you attempted to be on my PayPal when obviously you're going to get blocked from here and you're already blocked from my page. That means you're creeping from somebody else's page.
And we're breaking every HIPAA law showing antibiotic prescriptions on social media. I mean, maybe we're not. Maybe there's no HIPAA law broken, but it sounds good to say it, don't it?
We did get 2
All right. This is Fragment Talk 4/22/26 at 4:30 p.m. Hey, I want to thank those creators that put in the date, the time, and all that, because it saves me work from having to do it.
fragments, so we do have to try to keep those. If not, we just
Oh, crap. This is Sheena. Oh, okay. Here we go.
lose one. It's gonna do diamond art, but I might just do it by myself. Sure. I know I did amazing last night. I want to not lose what I did for work last night. We worked hard on that. Do you know how many diamonds we had to put up to lose it tonight? Over 4,800 diamonds? It's kind of bullshit.
She's talking like she went out and did a hard day's labor, isn't it? Do you know how hard we had to work to put that government building up in due deadline? Do you know how hard we had to work at the DMV? No, she's like, do you know how hard I had to work to get this begging TikTok to be profitable? I really had to work, almost back to back here. We got Lala, who is mighty proud to show that she really does need to beg for room money. And now we got Miss Sheena Easton over here. Not really the Sheena Easton, okay? But now we got Miss Sheena over here. Sometimes I get Sheena and Kim confused, but I finally figured it out. Kim is more trashy. Sheena just complains a lot. So we have Miss Sheena here, mighty proud, patting herself on the back for a good days of begging work. Family, I could just brings me to tears.
If I have to, I'll pay somebody to do it. I ain't ashamed. I will pay somebody to do it. I'm not ashamed of it at all. Because I'm sorry, but that was a lot of work. They put over 35,000 diamonds or something. No, 60,000 diamonds last night. 60,000 diamonds. And we're going to lose that 4,800. And nobody's gifting. Everybody just wants their opinion and run their mouth.
Me and my brother sitting here trying to figure out how to get something to drink.
I think we have problems that extend beyond beverage, fam.
I don't have any more food. I only had enough to get a couple of days. I don't have any food. I need a cheap pocket knife so I can cut into stuff, cut some wood up, different things like that. Flint tube. There's a lot of stuff I need.
Thank you for the rose. But I am
Jordan Paul.
I'm sorry, guys. I try my best to keep up with the accounts, and I know it's annoying, and I am sorry.
May 3rd. Jordan Paul, for those who may not be familiar with the beggars, all right, she is one of probably, is it the word infamous? Okay, beggar on TikTok. In other words, you don't have a good reputation.
Other than that, I hope you guys are having a good weekend, and I'm sorry it's glitchy too. Oh, thank you for the
Rose Bean? That's a funny name. Thank you for the rose. Am I filtered, guys? That was weird. I don't know why you'd be filtered. I know, but I know it's annoying, and I'm just tired of I'm so sick of it. Enough is enough already. Good lord. That was cute, though. Thank you for the gift. I was about to say, I don't think you're being filtered. Do you guys see my comments, or am I being filtered? I didn't see that. That was weird.
I accidentally ousted myself on the screen. I was going to say Jordan Paul is the one who causes the drama and then says everybody else is causing it. Remember, that is a strategy by the beggars to try to confuse things. Because if Beggar spoke clearly, succinctly, everything was well defined and laid out, okay, then people would be able to catch their lies. So always remember, part of a beggar's MO, is it MO, method of operation, I think it is. Part of a beggar's MO is to always seem like they're in drama, but they're not the cause of the drama. The audience is the cause of the drama. That's just a tactic used to keep the audience confused. You see? Yeah, you're the one who caused it. I didn't do nothing. I'm always the right one. Yeah, I don't understand all these people. They're always saying this stuff. No, that is not what I said. You see the confusion that causes? Exactly. I do that for a living. You get real good at it.
I love how they try to lie so much. I think it's just because it's glitchy. Sorry. I think the live's just glitchy in general. But yeah, I was about to say, I haven't seen you be filtered. I didn't see any comments being filtered. Sometimes on my end, it'll show up in a gray bar where I can either approve it or deny the comment, if that makes sense. If it's filtered on my end, how do I block everybody that asks questions? Please, for the love of God, enlighten me. There are so many people in here that have asked questions that I have not blocked. And of course, the only person that says yep is part of their group. Ooh, surprise. There's plenty of people in here that have asked me questions that I've never blocked. There's a difference between asking a question and just being disrespectful and making a rude-ass statement. That's why. Why don't you go back to your leader? Ashley's asked questions. Stacy's asked questions. There's quite a few people in here that have asked questions. There's a huge difference between asking normal questions and just trying to be disrespectful. If you're disrespectful or rude, I'm just gonna block you. I don't care. Like, why am I gonna answer a disrespectful question? That's really not a question at all. It's more of a statement. Thank you. I only block rude questions. Thank you. Hey, girl, good morning. Thanks for the heart, me. And that's not just questions. I block anybody that's being rude. I don't care. Because why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? Why would I just let them come in here and be disrespectful when I could just easily block them and move on?